welcome to the first ever week of Luke Dorn's Derricks, and we have two of the best Derricks rolling around this week, young Kieran Dixon and Dan Sarginson, or Sarge Dennison as he has been known previously. So Kieran, how have you found your first full pre-season with the first team?
The first full pre-season with the first team has been quite challenging, but then again it's been a really good experience to be amongst all these top quality players that have come in from other clubs and from overseas as well.
Who would you say the best import that they've brought in, or the most influence on the first team has been so far?
I'd say Kafusi. He's a big, strong carrier of the ball. Yeah, quite a good joke around the training session, and I'd say Kafusi.
Dan, what would you say the biggest difference between your juniors at London Broncos, or Harlequins as they were known, 18s and 20s, as opposed to training with the first team?
Well, obviously we train in the light, which is a lot better than the floodlit pitches where you can't see a thing. So it's better quality sessions. You're training with the best in London, obviously, so you get a lot more out of the sessions.
Who is the best player you've come up against so far in the Super League B?
Probably. I don't know. Yeah, so all the players that come up against is really good, but it's hard to make a judgment of who's best.
Now Dan, no cliches allowed in this answer.
No.
All right?
I'm trying my best.
So you've been out for a while and you're back in the first team. How does it feel to be back in playing in your second game, coming straight into Super League?
Well, I had a long 6 months off, and it's getting very frustrating. Even a few of the housemates were getting a bit annoyed with me because I was always like tackling them around the house and that, messing about, just wanting to get back into training and that. So being back's good. Training, kind of being able to do everything, not sitting on the sideline with that stinky bib around me. So yeah, it's good to be back.
So you guys both live in share house, Kieran. Who's in your house, your Broncos house at the moment?
I serve Oxy, Krasnicki and Bob Thomas.
Who's the worst out of those two to live with?
Oxy, Krasnicki.
Would you like to elaborate on why he's the worst to live with?
He's quite messy. He'll probably say the same about me, but he's really messy. Leaves stuff around.
Dan, you're obviously a Hemel boy. Come down, and you're first year out of home as well. How have you found it?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we've got a younger house, so there's a little less stress on the washing up and that. So we got Ben Bolger, Sam Bolger, and Amari. But yeah, it's good entertainment watching Sam and Ben argue what they're cooking for dinner and who pays the shopping each night. So yeah, it's good.
Who's the best cook in that house?
Oh, me.
What's your specialty dish?
Bolognese.
Bolognese, very good. Kieran, if you could make a player using all physical attributes out of the Super League players in our team, what would you put together?
Question.
I'll put together a monster.
You better name the player.
We'll go to Sargi first. Sargi seems to have grasped the concept, so you could put together your perfect London Broncos player. What pieces of the puzzle would you put together?
I'd have the enthusiasm of Liam Colburn. I'd have the strength of Kafusi. I'd have the wit of Sam Bolger, and I would have the speed of Amari Kara.
Kieran, you've obviously grasped it now that we've gone through it once before. Who would you put together?
I'll put the strength of Kafusi with the ability of Michael Witt, the speed of Amari Kara, and the agility of Luke Dorn himself.
I was just going to say, we'll edit in later, Sargi putting something in about me, so it's all right at the moment. Sargi, you first came back last week. We got a win up. How was it, mate?
Yeah, it was really good. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, it was really good to be back, and obviously playing centre where I haven't really played before, so I was a bit rusty there, but yeah, it was good to be back on the field.
Saying that, you played centre on the weekend. You played a few different positions. What would be your preferred position in Super League?
Well, I like
play fullback.
I like someone with a bit of space and a bit of time. Not hitting it at fullback, but centre, fullback, or just getting my hands on the ball in half. So wherever really, I'll play wherever.
Kieran, your ideal position?
My ideal position would be fullback.
Yeah, besides fullback, because that's taken at the moment. So.
Stay on the wing then. Stay on the wing.
Kieran, we're coming up against Wigan, one of the strongest teams in the Super League this weekend. How do you think a team should combat the players that they have in their team?
I just think everyone should go out 100%. They've obviously got a good side, and you just got to try and match it, go for go, blow for blow, and give it your best against a top quality side like Wigan.
And Sargi, who would you say your two Sargi's danger men? We could probably make this a regular piece.
Yeah,
Daniel's danger men for this weekend would be.
Yeah, Sam Tompkins.
Wait, mate, you have to speak up the microphone.
Sorry. Sam Tompkins and Jeff Lima. So I remember when he gave me a dead shoulder, so I didn't like it.
What about Sam Tompkins do you have to be most worried about? Obviously, everybody's seen him play a lot of games, but in Dan's danger men's eyes, what do we have to watch him for?
Footwork. You can't push up one side on kick chase without. Obviously, we've been doing a bit of training without everyone pushing up, because he'll just run sideways and break through the line. So, but yeah, we'll deal with him this weekend, I'm sure.
All right, mate. Thanks very much for tuning in to Dorney's Derricks with two of the best Derricks floating around. Hopefully, we'll be back soon.